are answered. The cards are played. If a deuce comes up, you've got it made on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Louis. Thank you very much. I thank you, and welcome to Card Sharks. Delighted to have you here. Thank you. Thank you for joining us at home. And the opening poem comes from Mildred Short of Aurora, Illinois, watching on WMAQ TV, Channel 5. Thank you, Mildred, for taking part in the show. Now let's open up the board and get to the cards. And we'll continue Turnabout Week with some fine TV MCs, Jim Lang and Alex Trebek. Hello, James.
How are you?
I'm fine. Alex, good to see you.
Good, thank you.
You did it so nice and casual.
Better today than you did yesterday, yeah.
Well, yesterday I wore a Montreal Canadiens shirt, but unfortunately they were eliminated by the Minnesota North Stars last year in the playoffs, and Minnesota's colors are green.
So that's it in honor
green.
of them. You are you still
I'm
play a
puck
lot of
crazy,
hockey, don't you? You still play hockey. You've got.
I did until about a year and a half ago when I took an elbow in the side of the face and broke a molar, and that took $1,500 to fix, and I said, hockey might be a younger man's
Maybe
game.
not by him. What do you do to relax?
I play hockey.
You do?
Not anymore, but I did.
No.
Yeah, I played in high school and college. I play golf. I love to play golf, and he's starting, too.
Who are you playing for now?
I'm playing for the National Association for the Visually Handicapped. They've been my favorite charity for many years. I've had 12 golf tournaments for them, and they make a lot of money.
Good. And Alex?
Brand new charity, the Associates of ICANN, the Interagency Council on Child Abuse and Neglect.
Good. All right. Let's get to it. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, thank you, Jimmy.
Both cut the book cards. We're playing the best 2 out of 3. Of course, it's a round-robin tournament. As we left off, looking at the board, Jim has uncovered a 2. He needs 4 cards. Alex has uncovered a queen. Both good base cards. He also needs 4. We pick up with question 2, and it goes to you, Alex.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Hey.
Now, it's a fact that Donald Sutherland, the actor, actually delivered 2 of his own children. That's a fact. So we asked 100 married women, if you were pregnant, would you let Donald Sutherland... No, I'm begging. If you were pregnant, would you let your husband deliver the baby for you? How many married women would let their husband deliver their baby?
Okay. We have moved into a different age than the one in which I grew up, and I think a lot of women would. So I'm going to say that of 100, 68 would.
68 out of 100 would let their husband deliver the baby, Jim. Higher or lower?
That's a tough number. My thinking was along his lines, that if these were younger women, that's the little Boyer method and all that, but I think he went a little too high. I'll say lower.
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 It's lower. Jim plays his cards. If not,
Okay.
it'll be Alex with his. The actual number of married women who would let their husband deliver the baby is 37. It's lower. Jim is right.
Go, Jim.
Very much lower, as a matter of fact. Jim, you've got a 2 as your base card.
I will go higher for the next
Higher
card.
than the 2. Yes, a
Oh,
king.
I love that. All right, no aces, no kings. Come on, lower.
Lower than a king. A 3.
Wait a minute.
Hey, I did this last time, and
Hold the phone. Get the saliva test out.
Let's see. Well, I gotta go higher.
He's going with that good card, and he's right
All
with the
right.
queen. Now, you need only 1 on a good card there. What do you do?
Odds are 3 to 1 in your
the odds
favor.
say what? They say lower. Come on, please, lower.
Be
He's
a
gonna
king.
go for it for the first game of the match.
Yes!
Jim Lang goes all the way to win game number 1, and $100 for the National Association of the Visually Handicapped. We'll get to game 2 as Lois clears the board. Next card's off the top of the
Can I
deck.
stay, or do I have to go home?
No. You're here. You're here.
Oh, but he
of course,
was
you got to
so
make a comeback
good.
right now.
I can name that in 2 notes.
It's easy for you to say. Tom, get out here.
All right. Jim, recently a football player wrote a book claiming that he goes out of his way to injure the players he tackles. So we asked 100 men, do you think a professional football player like this should be thrown off his team? How many men said yes, a professional football player who tries to injure other players should be thrown off his team?
Boy, I'd love to know where those 100 men were. That would make a lot of difference.
In a
Pittsburgh,
bar.
it'd be different.
In a bar in Pittsburgh.
That's right. How many think he should be thrown off?
How
the
many
team?
think he should be thrown off for intentionally trying to injure
Oh,
someone?
I'd say 83%.
83 out of 100 in this case, Alex. Now, you like hockey, the great violent sport. What do you think?
I think there are enough football fanatics out there that more than 17 would go along with the guy who wants to injure. They get their jollies that way, so I'm going to have to go lower.
On the lower because of the number. Oh, the audience doesn't agree with you.
I don't agree with the guy who does it. I'm just saying
Yeah, no,
lower.
it's just right. There may be more who feel the macho thing and what have you.
I think so.
The actual number of men who said a professional football player who tries to injure other players should be thrown off his team is 76, and Alex is right. And probably right with your thinking as well.
Good luck.
And Alex, you need this game.
It's my turn to roll the board.
Run the board.
You can change that now. of
Change
course.
that, please.
You win the question, you can always change it, and a good change with a 10.
Thanks a lot.
A little better.
Got to be a little bit lower.
Lower than a 10. No, it's not lower, it's the same. And Jim Lang gets a free chance to play a jack.
All right, I can't change that, right?
You must play it.
Can't change higher. No, lower. Excuse me, lower.
All right, lower.
Lower.
And
All
you're right
right.
with a 2.
But you said higher.
Oh, am I hot? Higher.
Higher than a 2. A 9.
Don't look at me. I bombed out twice.
Help. Freeze.
We move over the freeze bar, protecting that position for Jim. And question 2 goes to Alex.
The chicken is loose here.
Alex, now one of this year's bestsellers is a book on sex in America written by a married man who did a lot of personal research into the subject.
I know
such as going to massage parlors to experience what goes on there. So we asked 100 married women, would you let your husband go to a massage parlor if he said he was doing research for a book? How many women said they would let their husband go to the massage parlor for research on a book?
Depends what kind of research he's doing. If he's doing a book that has to do with mechanics, you know, why not? Let's go for about... Somebody in the audience yelled 25. No. I think women are more in control of themselves and are not that worried. So let's go for 62.
62 out of 100 would let him go to a massage parlor.
Trusting women.
I don't think women are that trusting. I gotta say lower.
Lower than that.
Yeah.
The actual number of women who said they would let their husband go to a massage parlor to do research for a book is 24. It's lower. Not many. Not that many.
Wait a minute, I'm canceling my membership in the National Organization of Women and ERA and all of that.
Jim, you've got a 9.
I want to change the card.
See if you can improve the 9, and it becomes
Come on.
a 6. Better?
Well, that's 6. Not much of an improvement. I can freeze right now, can't I?
You can indeed. No, you might. That's the
No,
card you change.
I tell you what.
There's no point.
You have nothing to lose at this
That's right.
point.
Go higher.
See, you haven't made a call yet.
Higher.
Higher? It is
All
higher
right.
than ace.
Wait a minute.
So long, Alex. Lower.
Alex is already leaving. Is it lower? Yes, it
All
is. I've been lucky. Well, listen, I hope you're going to be lucky over there as we go for the big money. That's all right. You can go sit down for a while. We'll see you a little later in the round robin, yes?
While you were winning out here, they were putting a parking ticket on your car.
We'll be back with Jim Lang right after this.